Episode 33, dude.
Yes, sir.
Last episode of the year.
Yes, sir.
I'm Rick Pena, and with me today on a nice overcast Sunday,
Yeah.
Ruben Salazar.
Yeah, what's up, man?
We didn't
How
hang
you
out at
doing?
all.
Not
You were
at
supposed
all.
to come over yesterday.
Yeah.
I put on my nice clothes. I went to the park.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Nice clothes to go to the park.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it was Saturday. It was me and Mikkel. We had to go drop because she got me a 23andMe.
Okay.
For Christmas. So they give you this massive tube to spit in. Yeah,
Did you
it's
fill it
gross.
up with your semen instead?
I would try. I wanted to. I didn't have enough. But they give you this tube. You have to spit in it, and then you close it. And there's another compartment that has this fluid in there. And then you close it. You take that top off. Then you cap it off. You put it inside a baggie and put it in the return box, and you mail it off. So Mikhail didn't mail it Friday, so we're like, okay, we'll do it Saturday. We'll go drop them off.
Yeah.
And right down by the post office, there's this Mediterranean Greek shop that just opened up, cafe.
Okay.
Like, okay, let's go. So we went over there and we got some shawarma. And you asked me right now, what's shawarma?
Yeah, what the
I don't even know
fuck
what
is
that is,
shawarma?
but it was like literally like cucumbers, lettuce, that tzatziki sauce, the cucumber sauce, whatever.
Give me lying to you.
Yeah. Lamb, and I'm on a bed of long grain rice. It's like, okay, it was real
Sounds
clean.
good. Sounds
yeah,
good.
It was real clean.
Sounds like a clean meal.
Yeah. So we did that, and then because like I want ice cream.
Oh, shit. Not a clean meal.
Not clean at all. we got frozen yogurt.
Froyo? Still not a
Froyo,
clean
yeah.
meal. Yeah.
Oh, oops,
You're
I kicked
good.
this shit out of
You're
it.
good.
And we have frozen yogurt, and then and Mikhail's like, yeah, I got these rocks she puts them around Baytown. You know, she paints them, and if you find this rock, go to Baytown rock group or art group that she's in, and they take pictures of it where they hide them around Baytown. So like, Mikhail, on my route, the Bicentennial Park, we should go over there and find something. She's like, yeah, okay. So we actually picked up Jackie and then went to the did a little 20-minute walk around the park and just chill and relax.
Yeah, I saw that picture.
You like that?
Gator.
You didn't like it?
Nah,
Everybody liked it.
You look very handsome.
Thank you.
I must say, you look very handsome.
'Cause I am.
You're thinning out, bro. You're thinning out. Are you sick?
Yeah.
Are you sick? Because that's the questions that I got.
It's like, you're
Are you
bullshit.
sick all the time?
Aren't you eating right?
Aren't you eating? Are you eating anything at all? Okay.
I'm eating. Now I'm on vitamins and I'm just eating better.
Healthier.
I'm eating
cleaner.
better. Yeah. And actually been working out. I've been using that Ring Fit. That's Switch.
The Ring Fit Adventure?
That
Yeah.
Kelly got for Mikhail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it last week from Sunday all the way up to Thursday.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go back on it tonight and work on it. But
Yeah.
it's still all resistance because you get that ring and it's all like just resistance training and you
Yeah.
feel it, like
Yeah.
man, it feels good. And then the thing is, me and Mikhail will come in here and I'll do like 30 minutes of it and then she'll do 30 minutes and we'll just hang out and just motivate each other and
Yeah. That's
push
what's
each other.
up.
Yeah, so it's been good.
I picked that up whenever we went to Best Buy last week, and I did it for 4 days or so, and then I had family stuff with like Christmas, and so I missed Wednesday. I did Thursday, and Friday I got off a little late, so I kind of skipped it, and then yesterday I got off, and then I had a bunch of family stuff to do, so I didn't really mess with it yesterday, but I'm planning on getting back on it either today or tomorrow.
Your new shoes
with my new shoes. So yeah, I bought some new shoes, and then I started jogging. And my first trip, I did 2 miles.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've ever jogged. I don't do cardio. Like whenever I worked out, I would always do just like either resistance bands or resistance training, like the Ring Fit.
Correct.
Or some kind of heavy weights. I never try to up my cardio game. So this time, this go around, what I'm trying to do is a lot of resistance training because I'm not trying to bulk up. So I don't know why I was lifting weights. So a lot of kettlebells again, a lot of resistance training. A lot of jogging is what I'm going to end up starting this week. I dropped my gym membership last week or so sometime. And so just trying to do like more calisthenics and stuff like that. Like the more Bruce Lee route. Like Bruce Lee wasn't huge, but he was cut the fuck up, dude. He was good looking.
He was lean, yeah.
So I'm trying to do more of the Bruce Lee route than, C.T. Fletcher. Like ginormous bodybuilder
Huge.
route, yeah.
You
So
don't
that's
want to be that.
no, I don't want to be that guy.
wanna be that guy.
I definitely don't. That's not the type of dude that I that's not my frame isn't built for it. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna do that. I'm not going the Arnold Schwarzenegger route. I'm going
Right.
The regular route. Nah, I'm not trying to be Jason Momoa, bro. I'm trying to be John Wick in this bitch.
You ain't got the height, dude.
I ain't got the
You ain't
dick.
got the height.
I ain't got the dick. I'm too light in the ass.
That's what. Yeah, your ass too thin, my boy.
My boy. I'm too light in the ass for that. But yeah, man. How was your week, brother? Besides going to the park and all that stuff, how did everything go?
So
this
that was,
week
yeah,
for
that
you?
was Saturday. Monday was heavy at work because just 2 days away from Christmas.
Yep.
That Tuesday work was okay. Got on a good time and everything. And it was funny. My driver helper, he's like, "Hey, Mr. Rick, do you know when
Mr. Rick.
Yeah, he calls me Mr. Rick.
Viejito.
He's like, "Do you know when they're gonna dismiss us?" I'm like, "You mean dismiss y'all? Like they're not gonna need us anymore? Like probably gonna be today, Tuesday." He's like, "What about the day after?" I'm like, the day after Christmas. I'm like, probably not.
Yeah, probably
He's
not.
like, "So this is it?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Oh, like he felt like,
Peak's over, bro.
yeah,
Peak's over.
man, I wish I would have worked with you sooner. I was like, well, I appreciate it, Ryan, but it's just it is, man. The job's done. The job's done, man. You gotta move on, bro.
Yeah,
So
it's
you
timed
know.
out.
So yeah. So and then Christmas to my brother's house out there in by your neck of the woods in Tascasita.
Thanks for visiting.
You were gonna visit Travis. Shut up. And so we got there. Had my brother deep fried some turkeys, ate and everything.
Nice.
And everything for Ava was frozen. Frozen dolls.
The frozen from Disney?
Yeah,
like
frozen,
not put in the freezer?
Frozen and ice, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Diamond rocks.
You're going to die. He's like, you're on ice.
You're a nice little girl. No.
Everything you give her. You got to do.
Diamonds.
Everything every present you give her, you got to give her like an Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mr. Freeze shitty line.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
Nice to meet you.
Chill.
Chill out. Yeah. So everything was frozen. Eliza dolls and dresses and
the
vanity
snowman
mirrors.
guy.
Olaf, I think that's his name.
Olaf, yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know the sister's names. Eliza and Elisa.
I don't even give me
Yeah,
line.
I
I saw
don't
the first 10 minutes until somebody started singing, and then I gave
Done.
up on the. As soon as you start singing, I'm out.
I'm not a musical guy.
I'm out.
I hate musicals.
Yep.
So
I'm out on that.
So did that for Christmas Day. Then Thursday back to work. I walked inside my truck. I was like, "What the hell's going on? Ain't shit in here."
That's why you don't have a helper.
Yeah. and then when the coach was like, "Oh yeah, dude, we pushed out so much stuff, from the day before that way today could be light." So it was like I had 75 stops, which is like half of what I usually have,
Nothing.
And then I was like around 2:00, my supervisor called me. He's like, "Hey, you almost done?" I'm like, "Yeah." "You wanna just get your pickups and call it a day? You wanna stay out there and help?" I'll call it a day. He's like, "Okay."
Yeah.
So I was done by like 2:45. Okay, done. So I just hung out with Mikhail all day.
Nice.
And then Friday was super heavy because I guess it's finally catching back up.
Yeah.
The machine starting back up.
Yeah.
So it's heavy, but nothing I couldn't handle.
That's what's up.
And then just hung out with the boys Friday night. Kevin, John, Pete, and Dirk came over. We played some Street Fighter 5. And then last night, my that was the day part. And then in the evening, it was Ian and Kevin came over. We played Street Fighter 5. I've been playing that Gil, new character.
Is he out already?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah,
How's he playing?
Gil is pretty cool. Gil, he's the one. When you looked at him, he's like one half red, one half blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. He came out like 2 weeks ago. So he's fun. He got really good buttons and then just combos.
Is he more Shoto or is he Turtle or?
No,
I think he's got a little bit of everybody, right?
He's you're thinking about Seth.
Oh, I'm tripping.
Yeah.
I'm tripping.
That's
I'm
the one that's
tripping.
coming
My
out in
bad.
February. Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, wait, what? Okay.
Yeah, he's
my
coming
bad.
out in February, I think.
That's me being uneducated.
Uneducated.
Excuse me.
It's okay. No.
Sorry.
But yeah, I've been playing.
So how does Gil play though?
Gil plays. He has a lot of fireballs, some anti-air fireballs, some shoulder tackles, and some hop in the air and do like a knee drop, kind of like Urian.
Okay.
His move lists are very similar, but depending on how you do the input, it'll come out as fire or ice. And if you hit him with one element, and then you hit him with the opposite one, and your next move, it goes into retribution, which does a shit ton of damage.
A little more damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you get to play with him, and
So you picking up a new main, or you?
I'm trying him out. He's fun.
Yeah.
He's fun.
You getting rid of Nakali?
Nakali's still there in the back burner.
He's-
I was using his new skill where he just like vomits on the floor and it crawls towards you, kind of like birdies can.
What?
And when
Is
he hits you,
how is that a new? Wait, when did they implement that?
the new patch just came out.
Oh,
like 2 weeks
okay.
ago.
My
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
See, I'm behind on Street
So,
Fighter.
yeah, so
I
he
gave
just-
up.
He
I
just
gave up.
pukes on the ground and it kind of rolls, and if it hits him, it puts him in a crumple state. So you
Okay.
can keep comboing off of that.
Nice. Does it stay on the ground even after you land a combo?
Yeah. Like it'll roll, and eventually it'll disappear, but it just slowly rolls and just puts him in the corner. So you put some pressure on him.
So let me ask this question:
Oh.
If you started on the like, say if you're backed into the corner and you do, is it a V trigger? I'm assuming?
Yeah.
So if you pop that V trigger out, V trigger 2, I'm assuming.
It's his V skill. And
V
you know,
skill,
remember
sorry.
Hayes, that ground pound?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you pop V skill, and then he vomits on the ground, and it puts him in the crumple state early on, like right at the corner of the map, and you juggle him back, does it still keep rolling, and will it?
No, it'll stop once it hits him.
Oh, once it hits,
Yeah, once
okay,
it
it's
hits, it
over. I
disappears.
thought it
Yeah.
would keep rolling
going,
through.
no.
That would be like
No, once it
super
hits
broken.
him, yeah, and it has a short range. I mean, it crawls real slowly, but you'll put it. You're playing neutral, or they're about to wake up. You just kind of throw it out there.
Yeah.
Make them watch their feet, and then
Okay.
hit with an overhead or something like that.
Okay, kind of like Dalsim's like fire on the ground type
Yeah,
thing,
just
just
sits
trying to
there.
get the fuck out of here,
Yeah.
and like get out of my range.
So we played that, and then today I'm playing Hades, and
You bought that one on PC?
yeah, early access.
Early access?
Yeah,
Nice.
roguelites.
How do you feel about it so far?
It's so cool, dude.
Yeah?
It looks okay. You know how
It caught my attention
Yeah,
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, well, if you ever played a super giant game, which will be right now, it would be Bastion, Transistor, or Pyre. If you ever played any of those games, you look at the art style and you know that's one of their.
Dude, Bastion is
and it looks really, really
top
good.
tier.
And the action is like playing a top-down version of Dead Cells. You know, you'll start off with random weapons, and okay, go pick one, and then along the way, because it's based off the Greek pantheon.
Okay.
And along the way, you know, different gods will give you their blessings or bonuses. So like your next attack does this, or your next dash attack does that, or you know, with different elements of how they work.
Okay.
So it's fun. It's like $20 right now.
That's
on
not bad.
Steam, and
Yeah,
I'm
early
enjoying
access?
it. Yeah. And I'm gonna get it when it comes out on Switch, which I'm pretty sure it's gonna come out. Like all the stuff has come out on Switch already.
Yeah, I saw that
Yeah.
a bunch of their stuff was on sale this week when I texted you. I texted you this week. I was like, hey, man, if you haven't played Bastion, it's like $2.
Get it? Yeah.
It was like $2. Get it. It's great.
Just on principle alone, get
The
it.
narration is my favorite
On the
part.
narrative, yeah.
I feel like it was Sam. What's his face? Sam. He was like the narrator for Big Lebowski. Like it always seemed like Sam Elliott.
That's his
name.
Oh yeah, the guy
Like,
from Tombstone.
Tombstone, exactly. It always seemed like Sam Elliott was narrating that game.
Yeah.
Which I know it's not, but it had that type of, you know, he's got that very signature voice.
Yeah.
And I heard him recently on Dax Shepard's podcast, The Armchair Experts.
Oh yeah.
Dax has got a very good podcast, and he had Sam Elliott on, and Sam was talking and just having a normal conversation with Dax, and that's the way he talks.
What does he do? I mean, he's besides being like an actor. I mean, does he do like other things like?
No, he's like an actor and a voice actor. That's
a rancher and stuff.
That's it, and he's on the ranch.
He's
And
a
all that.
cowboy.
He's stereotyped into that stuff, but I mean, I just love his voice, dude. It's
Sounds
so
good.
good. Like if they threw his ass in Westworld, because he's not in Westworld, but if they threw him in Westworld, he'd be perfect for it. But I kind of figured that, you know, Westworld is kind of like, all right, we get it. You're a cowboy.
We get it.
we get it.
We get it.
But yeah, man, that's what were we just talking about? I lost my. I had a brain fart.
You asked me how was my weekend. I kind of went to in depth. And
Yeah.
so how was yours week? How was your Christmas? Starting with Monday.
Christmas week was good, man. Monday and Tuesday were pretty chill at work. I'm usually done before 1:00 on those 2 days or whatever. So I finished up Monday and Tuesday pretty easily, pretty handedly. I had like 5 customers closed on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So I got home a little early. And then I kind of just hung out at home and played some video games. Like all this week, I've only played 2 games except for today. So all week I've been playing 3 games. I've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2, story mode only, and I've been streaming whenever I am playing that. And then I did finally pop in. Well, I've been playing Ring Fit Adventure, but I don't consider that a video game. Yeah, I mean it's a workout / video game. It's good. It's very good. Very well done. So Ring Fit Adventure every day up until Wednesday and Friday, and Saturday. Red Dead Redemption 2, I did about 25 hours in, give or take, story mode only. I've rarely done any type of side mission except to like get money, like home invasions or, you know, whatever, just to get like some extra cash. So I did a little bit of that. A lot of Pokemon Sword these past couple days.
Who's your current team?
Current team is I don't know all their names, but I'm gonna try my best.
Yeah.
I got Score Bunny's Final Evolution because he's at 40 right now.
Nice.
Which is called like something Ace. I can't remember his name,
That's
dude.
fine,
To be
that's
honest, my Score Bunny's at level 40.
Bunny.
I've got Elder Gloss, the cotton ball alien head looking one.
Okay.
I've got a fish that turned into a catfish. I can't remember his name, but he's water rock type. It takes me a minute because
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
800 Pokemon.
yeah.
800 Pokemon. So let's relax. I've got Corviknight. Is that the bird? The big black bird?
Yeah.
Okay, I got Corviknight.
Edgelord.
Dude, that thing's dope looking, dude. All black.
It's badass.
It's dope looking. Probably the best Pokemon I've got. I've also got. I had a Pikachu on there, but I swapped him out for the electric dog.
The Corgi,
No,
Yamper.
not that one. Not Yamper. It was the other one, the green and blue. The green and yellow one. He turns into blue and yellow. I can't. Electrike, I think is his first starting, and then he changes into something else. I don't know.
Track-like or something.
So I swapped over from Pikachu to that one because he's got higher stat ranges. So electric, fire, and then I have there's one more. Can't remember off the top of my head, to be honest with you. I could pull it up later. But I just got to my third. I did my third badge, and then I'm walking into my fourth badge at the Hammer or something, Hammer Light or I can't remember. I can't, dude. The names is just too much. Yeah. It's too much. So some of the names are weird as shit. But I've caught pretty much every Pokemon that I've come across. So I've got a lot of Pokemon caught, and I've just been like not doing side stuff, but just kind of like I just swapped over to this team that I've got right now. So a lot of them are in their mid-20s, early 30s, and like my bird, Corviknight, and Scorbunny or whatever, his final evolution, they're at level 40. So I'm trying to get everybody to catch up. Oh, Gyarados is my last one, by the way. Gyarados. You got to have a dragon type. So Gyarados was my last one. So I'm just leveling up the last 4 Pokemon to get them built up.
My only complaint about that is when you go to your Pokebox, whatever, there's no way to categorize them at all.
No, but there is a search.
They just throw them out there. I'm like, okay, I want you to line up everything through my highest level to lowest level, or put everything that's
I think there is a search.
I think there's a search, but I don't think there's a way to categorize.
Like highest level to lowest level.
Yeah, to set them already. You have to.
I like that. I hate the fact that you can't search by name. That I was looking for something, and I was like, I know I have it, but like I was trying to type in a name. I was like, it won't let me type in a name. I was like, what the hell, man? Like, give me a name.
Yeah, I wish it could just filter it out. I went just sort them out for you because I'm like, what? Okay, give me all my high level 20s. Let me see all those. Let me see what my low levels are. Let me see all just primary water and then whatever other.
Yeah, you can do type and subtype. Like you can do like main type 1, main type or type 2 or whatever. You can actually do it by that, but I don't think you can do it by level and all that stuff, or by name, which is kind of stupid.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I put a lot of time into both Red Dead and Pokemon, and then today, whenever we were sitting here waiting on the pizza to show up, we popped in Astral Chain. I updated it and started like the first mission, and so far it was pretty good, man. It was
cool.
It looked cool. It played well. It's one of those Bayonetta type games so far.
Yeah,
so
for Platinum. I'm
gonna check it out a little bit more, but not right this second. I kind of want to finish one or the other, Pokemon or Red Dead.
Then Devil May Cry.
And then I also picked up Devil May Cry 5 for like fucking $10 or $12 on Steam. So I put that one on my list. Man, I got a lot on my backlog, dude. I've got a lot going on my backlog, but so far, man, it's been I think 2019's been a great year for gaming, and I can't wait for 2020, man. 2020's coming up.
2020's gonna be insane.
Quick, bro.
It's gonna be insane.
Yeah, man. Where
are you on The Mandalorian?
I finished it today.
I need one more episode.
Oh my god, dude. We can't
I need one more episode.
Can't even talk about the finale with you today, bro.
We'll watch it. It'll be content for next year.
You're making me angry, bro.
It'll be next year's content.
Oh, you're making me so angry.
I like the last episode that I did watch when they went back to Navarro and
with Carl Weathers.
Mild spoilers, guys.
Mild.
So when Kuel is taking Yoda back to the ship, and then the episode just ends right there. I'm like, oh, okay, I like this. No, they're back because the previous 2 other episodes where I'm like, okay, he's being hunted.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
That's the point.
2 episodes, like they did that already. Like, okay, cool. Now let's progress this real story.
They've been progressing the whole time. It culminates to the final episode. You see, well, the second to last episode, you see the young African gentleman or older African gentleman in that black armor standing outside because they get blasted on in that building. That's why. You know what I'm talking about, right?
You talking about when they're
waiting in that cantina with Carl Weathers and
yeah.
Gina Carano or whatever. The guy that
Yeah.
comes out and starts yelling at them. He's got like this badass like black armor on.
He's a dude that plays Breaking Bad. He was
that guy.
He plays
Oh my
every
God,
villain.
so good.
He plays every villain.
He does really, really well in this one. And with the last episode, it really, really shines. The whole series is just amazing. Just the last episode just brings it all together.
Okay.
Very, very.
I want to watch it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna spoil the shit out of here for you because you're 3 days late, bro.
Like I'm 3 days late.
It came out Friday.
Yeah, which is 2 days ago.
3 days. It came out Friday at 12:01 a.m., bro. It was 3 days ago. Rounded.
Been watching The Witcher.
Oh, I'm not anywhere near that yet.
I
got too much stuff.
Too much media to consume.
Dude, okay, so this week alone, I finished They Will See Us or They Will Remember Us. I can't remember, where those 5 kids from like New York allegedly had raped some woman in the park.
Yeah,
okay, I finished that one. That had John Leguizamo in it. Very good series. Very solid. The last 2 episodes were pretty disturbing, but also really well done.
Mm-hmm.
I did Mandalorian. I did You Don't Fuck with Cats. Great documentary on Netflix.
I heard Fire and the Kid. They talked about it.
Don't watch it with Mikkel. She will
I know.
lose her fucking mind.
They talked about it on there, and
she will lose her mind.
Yeah.
I watched that. I watched. I'm like 6 episodes into Westworld, and something else. So I'm trying to finish out Westworld, and then I'll get to Witcher. But yeah, I did a lot of media consumption, especially with playing Pokemon. I just pick up Pokemon on the handheld.
Yeah, it's so easy just to grind out levels and just watch.
Yeah, and so that's basically what I'm doing is just grinding out and watching.
Yeah. Pokemon doesn't require like hard, your hard attention. You could just be like, okay.
Yeah, it's exactly what I've been doing. So
Yeah.
I've been playing Pokemon like that on the handheld, watching media that I haven't watched in a while, and I was trying to get Alice to watch Witcher with me whenever we were done with The Mandalorian this morning, because we watched Mandalorian today.
Yeah.
I was trying to get her into watching The Witcher. She said no.
She's like, what's a Witcher?
And I was like, all right, so I'll just start watching it on my own. So after I'm done with Westworld, I'm just gonna pick up on to The Witcher. But yeah, Westworld so far is so good, and I know I'm like
better than season 2.
Super late, huh?
Better than season 2.
What season 2 of what?
Westworld.
I'm on season 1 of Westworld.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you meant like you're on
just
current.
starting out.
Okay,
yeah.
The first season was great. I enjoyed it. The second season, I'm like, well, I don't have HBO. I don't have HBO, and I don't find a reason to get it back, so I'll be fine.
Yeah. I mean, you're not paying for anything else. You're not paying for the shitload of cable anymore. You might as well.
Dude, I got Hulu and Disney Plus now, and then whatever bullshit subscriptions I got along the way.
But yeah, so far, Westworld has been really, really good for me on season 1. So I'm looking forward to season 2. I like that guy that plays the black.
The Man in Black.
The Man in Black. Yeah, he is.
Ed Harris.
Ed Harris. Yeah. Wasn't he RoboCop? Right?
No.
That wasn't RoboCop.
That was Charles.
What the fuck did Ed Harris do that I really, really liked?
Yeah, he's done stuff. He always plays like that stern coach or a cop or something like that. Yeah.
Sure he wasn't RoboCop?
No, it's not.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Well, anyway,
guys, that's my special power. Like, if I seen it somewhere, when it comes to an actor, like I know,
superpower?
Yeah, that's my superpower. I could recall bullshit actors and be list celebrities and what they.
Hey, man, Ed Harris isn't a bullshit actor, bro.
I'm not calling them all bullshit.
The Truman Show was one of them for sure. Apollo 13, yeah. You right. He's in that new Top Gun though, bro. Top Gun Maverick. You gonna watch that?
Fuck no. I haven't even watched the Last Jedi. Or what is it called? The latest Jedi.
The Last Jedi.
I
haven't seen it either.
Wait,
I haven't seen it. The new Star Wars.
What's the last one called? No, it's Rise of the Skywalker.
Oh, whatever. I haven't seen. I haven't seen it.
That tells you how much I care about it. I don't.
I don't.
I'll watch Mandalorian. I'm not gonna watch cash cows anyway.
Yeah,
they're pumping them out. They are.
But speaking of The Witcher, they the Witcher series brought like this major resurgence to the video game. So Steam sales have shot up. So it's like the #1 selling game in like UK and Russia and somewhere else I can't remember. And it's like number 3 in the US.
It's because Mikkel's like, I told Mikkel about it because she's like in the show, I was like, there's books, right? She's like, yeah. I was like, you gonna try checking them out from the library? She's like, the 6 months waiting list for the books in the library. Like, are you serious? I guess it spiked.
6 months.
Yeah, it spiked. I guess interest in the books now.
Jesus Christ, that's insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the Witcher show brings a resurgence to the video game itself, which is very, very good. I think it was on par with like the players of Red Dead Redemption 2. So the amount of people playing Red Dead Redemption 2 and
Really?
Witcher on Steam were even.
Should I play that game?
Witcher?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a copy, so I would
I?
definitely suggest you play it. Yeah, I bought you a copy 3 years ago because I'm your friend, and I think that you should play good games. Don't look at the camera. Where's my camera? Don't look at the camera.
Was that my camera?
Is that my camera?
I probably have it somewhere, guys. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
playing Control now.
Yeah, Control. Oh, speaking of which, how is
hold
that?
on, okay,
Time out.
Before that, last Monday I streamed Death Stranding, and I was far in the game. I know I'm far. And there was one mission where you had to, you have precious cargo. You gotta make sure you get it across. It got damaged. Filled it. And I took a long walk. I was like,
So what happens when you fail a mission? I've never
game
failed
over.
one.
Game over.
Game
Yeah,
over?
it literally just says game over.
And then you restart?
Yeah, restart from last save point or load
Okay,
point.
I thought it would make you walk all the way back to where you
pick
were.
up another one.
Pick up another load,
go back
and then
out.
go back out.
Yeah.
That's what I thought would happen. I've
No.
never failed though.
No, actually, yeah, that's the first time that happened. But and I died.
I swear it's the first time.
I swear, I'm not a scrub. I'm not a scrub. You know?
Never happened.
No, it happens to every guy,
I was just cleaning it and it went off.
It went off, yeah. I didn't mean to drop the load.
Whoops.
Yeah, but so I got far, and then Mikkel was playing it. I'm like, did you get past where I'm at? She's like, yeah. I'm like,
Of course.
really? She's like, yeah. Okay, cool. And then so I went back outside hanging out with the guys, and I come back in. I was like, hey, Mikkel, what are you doing? Is it safe to come in? She's like, nope, by no means, do not get in here. You'll
Nope.
get spoiled. I'm like, okay, just let me know when it's safe to come in. But yeah,
4 hours
4 hours
later.
later, yeah. And then so I'm hanging out with Kevin and Ian last night, and then Mikkel comes out. She's like, I don't know how I feel about it. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
The ending. It was like 45 minutes long. Like, you serious?
That's hashtag Kojima
Yeah.
game.
Like, she's like, I can see why you get worked up sometimes, Rick. Because I had after my last session, I started ranting and raving. Like, you know what? I'm done with this game. Because
Wow.
I'm going to finish it just to finish it. And I could say that I finished it.
Are you though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm literally that close.
Okay.
And that way I could see the ending for myself and not get spoiled, or, at least I could see the fruits of my labor. Like, I put 40 hours to this. I get to see the ending by my own hand, you know?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm waiting for. I'm going to finish it either tonight or tomorrow.
Okay.
But I'm going to set that game in the rear view. Because it's like, okay, do you remember playing Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty?
Yes.
When everything was a feint and a fake and a cross and
Yeah.
Like-
And then Campbell was glitching out
And
on
that
you.
was
He
glitching
turned you to
out, yeah.
turn off the game.
yeah, and then you turn out like, oh. Yeah, that's what's going on right now. Like, everything's going freaking, oh, it could be this person that did it. But this is real. That's the real
Don't
person.
I'm not even.
Yeah, but I'm just telling you though. But it's just like, oh, you know what? I've been here 100 times with Kojima games. I'm done. That's it. So I'm gonna finish it, and I'm gonna play Control. And Control is
Woo.
cool.
Before you move on,
Okay, go ahead.
Kojima.
What Kojima say?
Kojima is also started working on his next project. So
I heard him tweeting out that he took a picture of like his desk, like working on my
Yeah.
next IP or concept on the next project.
yeah.
or whatever.
So hopefully something good comes from that. I'm excited to see what he comes up with
Me
next
too.
year.
I'm-
I to be honest, I mean, I see where you're coming from. The hate from his storytelling, his narrative, but I've always loved it.
It's
You
not
know,
hate. It's not hate. It's just that
it's
I've been
frustrating.
there. I've done it. I've
Yeah.
seen it. You know.
Yeah.
I know what it is. Like, I don't hate. I want him to keep doing more stuff.
Yeah.
You know. But I'm just
But-
taking a break. I'm taking a break. I'm gonna go play something else.
Yeah. That's
Like
it's.
Control.
So I saw that he had tweeted that out, and I was like, man, I wonder what he's gonna. I wonder what he's
I
gonna
think
do
he
this
might
time.
go with horror. 'Cause I know he was working on PT before. He got scrapped.
This one's pretty creepy, bro.
Which one?
The fucking Death Stranding.
That's creepy, but it's not horror.
But if he does horror, I'm down. I'm down for whatever he wants to do, man. He's got a great mind.
Yeah.
He's got a great mind for this shit. But anyway, what were we saying about Control?
Oh, Control. So I could see why playing it on a base PS4 is giving it problems, because in that game you start getting these powers,
Mm-hmm.
and you start drawing in items. Like, you'll grab like a lamp, you can throw them at the enemies, or you grab a file cabinet,
Okay.
or you grab a chunk of the wall, And the thing is, when you get these items, though, like the file cabinet, like, piece of paper come out,
Yeah, bunch
and
of physics
yeah,
objects.
yeah, and or you get a chunk of rock, a wall out at the corner, the all the gravel and chunks that fall off with it, And the thing is, then you grabbing it and throwing it, and all these particles are making contact, and you see the PS4, the base PS4, just bogging down
Yeah.
because it's just so much. I mean, it's not to the point where it's upsetting me, but I am noticing it when I'm playing it.
Yeah, you can definitely tell the frame drop.
You could tell. Yeah, you could tell the frame drop, but it's very stylized in the way when. Do you remember when you're watching Endgames and they go to Asgard? It'll say Asgard like in big bold letter in front, or they go visit. When Tony goes to visit Peter Parker in Queens, it'll say Queens.
Right.
Like that's how it'll be. Like you're in the the director room.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's very stylized like that.
Yeah.
Look. So and really creepy story too so far.
I've heard good things about the story. I knew about the physics objects and all that stuff. It kind of reminded me whenever I saw gameplay of it. It reminded me a lot of, I think it was PS2 or maybe Xbox, a game called Psyops, where you go through the game and you have like telekinesis or something like that, like a push pull, like a force push pull, and I remember going through the game. Then you would get like pyrokinesis and other stuff and like different powers to like progress throughout the game. It reminded me a lot of that. And there was another game that was supposed to come out. It was called Demonic, and that game was featured in Grandma's Boy. They had featured it in Grandma's Boy. It was the game that the main character was working on. It was working on the side. It was just called Demonic. It was like a way of that game to promote itself within a movie. So Demonic was being worked on, I think, by the same exact studio, but they were promoting it through Grandma's Boy, and then eventually like the game kind of fizzled out. But even the demon had push, pull, lift, whatever powers, and you don't really see that too much in games. Like Skyrim's got a telekinetic spell, like you can pull stuff to you or whatever, but like a whole game based around it doesn't really happen too often. Like I said, the last one that I can remember was Psyops, and then it's been a long time. PS2 days, and then like I said, Demonic was supposed to come out on the 360, it never did. And then now with Control, you don't really see too many video games about besides like Star Wars, but that's not like telekinesis, pyrokinesis, things like that. Those are different. But you do see the powers in like Star Wars, like the new one, where you got like a force push pull and a slow down time and stuff like that.
Oh, Fallen Order.
Order, yeah. So there are those, but there isn't too many games that do the whole like Akira thing, which would be so dope. But
I still don't know who the bad guy is on Akira.
There isn't one.
Yeah, like if you look at it, like that movie's so trippy.
It's such a great film. I want to see that one called Your Name, but I can't find it anywhere.
Called Your Name?
It's called Your Name. It's by
anime?
this, huh?
It's an anime?
Yeah, it's an animated film. And I love animated films more than I like the series, because I feel like series always have to drag it out for 50 episodes at 20 minutes a pop. So I always enjoyed animated films a lot more than I do an animated series. I don't know what it is, but basically it breaks down to I can get the full story. So
just give me the bullet points.
Just give me the fucking story, man. Like Akira or Princess Mononoke or Spirited Away or Ninja Scroll, those types of movies I will go for all the time. But if you're gonna make me watch 50 episodes, My Hero Academia,
and 20 of them are filler,
and 20 of them are filler,
like this is Deku's day. His
Deku's day off.
Like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah,
like,
I don't care.
I don't give a shit,
just give me the next thing you know. Next thing you know, in the anime, they're gonna have like the main characters like. They always show them eating, but they never show them going to the restroom. So now they're gonna be pooping and peeing and showering, hanging out, and just like.
No, I'm telling you, dude. There was a episode of Dragon Ball Z, where like Goku gets his driver license. That's a filler episode, dude. That one sucked.
bro.
So yeah, I know what you're talking about when it comes to anime. Sometimes
it's the worst.
They have fillers. I'm like, bro, I don't care.
So, which is why I prefer like a full animated feature film. But Your Name was on that list. I think there was one more that I wanted to see, but like all the ones by, was it Ghibli?
Studio
like
Ghibli, yeah.
Howl's Moving Castle. Was it Mononoke is on
Princess
there?
Mononoke,
Spirited Away was one of
Away,
them. Was another.
Tartaro, something.
Tataro was that's a good one.
Yeah, Mikkel has a collection of them, and she
I
loves
want
them.
to get like a full Studio Ghibli like collection
I'm sure
like
you can
on
find 'em.
Blu-ray.
I'm sure you can find them.
Man, you know what? We glazed right over this. What did you get for Christmas?
Oh,
Like for actual Christmas?
actual Christmas.
Yeah.
From the gang, I got a whole bunch of pops and
Yeah, well, we talked about that last week.
Yeah.
But what did you actually get for? What did your wife get you for Christmas?
23andMe.
Oh,
the
okay, the
23andMe.
23andMe. Any? Did you get anything from your brother or your brother and his
Gift
wife?
cards. I told him keep it easy. Give me gift cards.
Gift cards?
It's easy because I can use them.
What's up?
Yeah. But the 23andMe though. So after you do the mailing the sample, whatever,
Yeah.
they want to ask you questions like your survey, like
So now you can't commit murder, bro.
ever. Yeah, and I was talking to John about it. Like John, you know you're you're under they know where you're at every time now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, if you have a Google, a Gmail,
Yeah,
account,
you're good. You're
your
gone.
phone,
Yeah,
they
you're
already
done.
got you, bro.
Yeah.
You don't think we can live off the grid, bro. You know.
Yeah. My work still thinks I'm living off the grid.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still think I don't have a phone.
Well, I mean, the only thing that sucks, like stuff like that, when they start selling your information, which
Oh, that's brutal. But I
sucks.
mean, all you gotta do is say no.
Yeah.
But so you were saying about the 23andMe?
oh, the 23andMe, yeah. So Mikkel got that from me, and
What'd you get, Mikkel?
I got Mikkel
Dick.
nothing.
Oh, Clone of Willie.
I know. I don't know what to get her. Like Mikkel, let me
Are
know
you
what
fucking
want.
serious? You didn't get your wife anything?
I don't. I get another.
What the fuck, dude? You're a liar. Don't make me call her in here.
I probably got her something.
her yoga
no,
pants.
I probably got her something that I just don't know about it. It's gonna show up in the Amazon card. That's what it is.
You just.
I got her something.
You
I just wasn't conscious of it.
Iron Man the shit out of it. He's like, here's some money. Buy yourself something nice for me.
Yeah.
She goes, oh, I did. I bought this nice dress.
Yeah, nice yoga
Like,
pants.
what was the fucking what's her name? Miss Potts.
Pepper
Pepper Potts?
Yeah.
Pepper Potts. And the first Iron Man. I was rewatching that one on Disney Plus. Great film, by the way.
Let's watch
And
it.
he's like, it's your birthday. Make sure you buy yourself something nice. She goes, oh, I did. And he goes, how'd I do?
What I do? Yeah.
How'd I do?
Yeah. So yeah, I probably already bought something from the couch. Just
You just you
don't know.
probably did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought Alice a brand new Pixel 3a, purple-ish, which just came in today. It's her Christmas and her birthday gift. So she gets off around 8:00, so she'll be back at the house, and I'm pretty sure fucking with that all night, and then taking pictures because that thing's got like the greatest camera ever.
Better than her camera.
Yeah, and then yeah, it's probably better than her camera. Well, it's not better than the camera. It just automatically does all the little bullshit that you would have to do on like Photoshop.
Correct.
Which is what makes that camera so great. But for Christmas, she got me Once Upon a Time in Hollywood Blu-ray.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Let me borrow it.
Top tier. You want to borrow it?
You can borrow
Can I
it
at
anytime.
least watch it first?
Yeah, watch it.
And then I'll let you borrow it.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's got a digital download code, so I'll put that in my my Google Play movies, and I'll let you borrow it.
Okay.
But yeah, one of the best movies I've seen this year, hands down. And then she also got me a Pichu Pop. I mean, not a Pichu Amiibo.
Oh yeah.
She got me the Pichu Amiibo
Nice.
and the Venusaur Amiibo.
Oh really?
So I'm missing a Charizard and Incineroar. And Charizard, Incineroar, and Squirtle. I need those three. But has Charizard come out as an amiibo?
I'm not too sure.
But I know Incineroar's out. I've got Lucario.
I saw into Best Buy yesterday just to
Oh,
browse,
shit. Here
and
we
I
go.
saw the
Just to browse, huh?
yeah, just to browse. I was there to browse.
How much did you spend?
Well, I had a gift card, so
Okay,
I had to think of something. No, because like you know what, save it because come quarter one of next year,
Yep.
you're gonna need it for all those games. Like you're right, just sit on it. So, but I saw the Incineroar amiibo,
Uh-huh.
and on the label on the side in little black letters it said Inferno Feline Incineroar, like the
Incineroar,
their
yeah.
Spanish name. I started laughing. I'm like, I started thinking like, you're right, Rick. This didn't come out in. It wasn't based in
America.
America. It had Japanese origins, and then they had to make a name to fit
Yeah.
in English, and then to every other
Yeah.
language. I'm like, holy shit! And that got me thinking, like, I wonder what the rest of the names are for all the other Pokemon.
Oh, shit.
So I just thought it was funny. Feline Ferro, or whatever.
Feline Feror.
Something like that.
Feline Inferno.
Like something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of Spanish, I bought tickets for Tom Segura in Spanish here in Houston, Texas at the
I
Improv.
thought he was Japanese.
Segura.
Everything sounds Japanese when you say it like that.
So great of a bit. I can't wait, dude. But yeah, I've been listening to his podcast in Spanish. He's got a Tom Segura in Spanish podcast.
Just by himself?
Just by himself. Where actually he calls his mom, who's Peruvian.
Yeah.
And he calls like other family members and friends that he has that also speak Spanish. And he's learning like different insults and things like that in Spanish and learning how to say things correctly.
Yeah.
Like he'll talk and then like you email him like, hey, in this episode at this time you said this. It's wrong. You should actually say it this way. Very smart way, especially to pick back up on your Spanish. But yeah, so I bought tickets to see him in April. I think it's like April 21st.
Which venue?
Improv. So very small, intimate venue for a guy who sells out theaters, like very, very big theaters. So I bought tickets for that. I've been doing a lot more audiobooks this week. So
really?
I started Friday. Because I realized that if I want to beat all the games that I have on my backlog that I do want to beat, I can't read a book and do the video game and watch the shows that I want to watch. I can't do all these things at the same time.
Have a full-time job
and
hang out your
girlfriend and all that stuff. So I had to consolidate somewhere. So luckily for me that they make these great things called audiobooks because they don't make audio games, which would be really stupid.
Hideo Kojima game. Let me tell you about it. Let me tell you.
That's a visual novel.
That's a visual novel, yeah.
So on the whole aspect of the audiobooks, I downloaded the entire I bought Harry Potter 1 through 7 collection. 7, right?
Look behind you.
Why do y'all have 2 copies of some of the books?
Some of them were Mikkel's copies before we got together.
Okay, I see 7 books.
Yeah.
Okay, so 7 books, and I'm halfway through the first one in a day and a half.
They're fun reads. Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Like Stephen Fry's reading, he's narrating. I got the British version. Stephen Fry's going through it. So I'm like in the first book, everybody knows what happens. I mean, everybody's seen the movie, everybody's read the books. I've never read the books, but I've got all the way up until the Quidditch match where they believe that Snape is fucking with Harry's broom. And then, like right before I got here, because I was in a 45-minute drive to your house, I got to the Christmas, like, so he got the invisibility cloak, and then he went into the library, and then like I got here, and then that's it. So I'm like chapter 12, and it only took like a day of work. So if I can continue that pace, and the reason why I started is because, don't get me wrong, I love podcasts and I love what podcasts bring to the table, but a lot of the podcasts are very repetitive, and it's a lot of the same shit. So like a lot of Joey Diaz or the Fighter and the Kid or even Rogan for that matter, he has a lot of the same guests on.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard this before. It's okay. Like I can miss it. Like it's when he has somebody that I actually want to listen to.
Same here.
I'll listen to it now. But like from now on, I want to entertain myself a little bit better, and I feel like an audio narrative would be the better way to go.
Oh, definitely.
Especially at work.
Yeah.
So, like, I felt like Friday flew by. I was like 10 chapters in to fucking Harry Potter and the Philosopher's or Sorcerer's Stone, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't matter. I was like 10 chapters in. I was like, man, that was quick, dude. Like, now I'm on chapter 12 or 13 or whatever.
It flies by.
And it's freaking flying by. So I bought all those. The next ones that I buy, because, I mean, the first book is like 5 hours long, 5 or 6 hours long. And I'm not sure how long the rest of them are, but
they get longer and longer.
As soon as I'm done with 7 or the
you get the Game of Thrones
Deathly
ones?
Hallows or whatever, I'm going to Game of Thrones.
You can borrow those books too.
And then Game of Thrones is so long.
They're long.
Game of Thrones is so long. I mean, one book is
1,000 pages.
So many pages. And then you got the Targaryen Ice and Fire one that I got you.
I don't know who got that. Man.
I got that one for
Did
you.
you?
The World of Ice and Fire. I bought that for you for Christmas.
A long time ago.
Yeah, it was like 4 years ago.
I like it though.
It's good shit. But they also have like did you know that they have like a Targaryen, the history of the Targaryen book out, as well? Like the full like history like
really
of the Targaryen or some shit like that.
Oh,
I don't think it was actually written by
I think he has a team that takes care of the history stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was the whole point of what I was saying was I'm just going to like a more audio book, and then I'll listen to the podcast that I feel like will give me a benefit. So like if Dr. Rhonda Patrick is on Rogan, or David Goggins, if David Goggins does any podcast, former Navy SEAL guy that does a lot of jogging, like he just gets you hyped about doing fucking bad motherfucker,
who just runs everywhere.
Yeah,
runs
or,
everywhere.
Jocko Willink is another good one to listen to for motivation. The Fighter of the Kid, I love Fighter and the Kid, but I feel like here lately, like it's just a lot of Brendan talking down to Brian.
Oh yeah.
And I love Brian a lot. I love Brian so much, and I don't like the way they talk to each other sometimes. Like me and you would joke around, but like I feel like sometimes for them it's very serious, and like they just kind of resent each other because they've been doing it for 5 years together. Like, hey, take a break.
They probably need a break. Yep.
They probably need to take a break, but they've never taken a break. So hey, take a break and then like come back to it whenever you feel like you're ready.
Yeah, you're refreshed again. Yeah.
But like I kind of feel like they're on the outs. But it might not be true, and it might just be the way that I feel about watching it from the outside because I don't know what the fuck they deal with on a day-to-day basis. But it's just kind of like I'm like okay, like I could take a break from this.
You're
like,
right. It's all about managing your time, and podcasts. Listening to them, they're demanding. Sometimes they're an hour long. Sometimes they're 3 hours long.
Yeah.
And sometimes you want to do something else instead of just listen to podcasts. And you're right. I do. I pick and choose. This looks interesting to me. I'll listen to it.
Have you ever listened to Dan Carlin's Hardcore History?
Yeah.
You have?
I like it to. It's white noise for me to go to sleep.
White noise?
Yeah.
Dan Carlin?
Yeah, I just put it on.
Oh, like you just put on an episode you've already heard?
No, not honestly all the time, but sometimes like I just put it on and like he got into the one he was talking about was when the Japanese were invading China. Like back in I forgot what time that was.
That was World War II.
It was World War II, World War One around there.
World War II, yeah.
But yeah, it was back then. And like I said, I'll just let it play.
That's
and,
a good.
Well, I'm just not.
That motherfucker there's a bad son of a bitch, dude, when it comes to history.
And I just listen, and I just listen.
That's what the users are doing right now, looking at you.
That's fine. That's fine. But that's what I do.
So I don't know if you saw this, but the film Cats had come out. I don't know if Mikkel had forced you to go see it or not.
I hate musicals. Don't watch
but it was so terrible.
Was it?
It got such terrible reviews. It bombed so hard at the box office.
What's the Rotten Tomatoes?
It's like 0%.
Really?
Yeah, it's awful.
It's supposed to be like a play that just got recorded.
Yeah, well, what they did was they released an unfinished version of the film. I wanted to talk to Mikkel about this, by the way. They released an unfinished version of the film. Mm-hmm. So like a lot of the special effects weren't done. A lot of so they released it like an EA video game.
Oh wow!
Now what they're doing? Now what they're doing is they sent an updated film to all the theaters because like there was a legit like one of the cats had like a human hand where they were supposed to turn it into a cat hand and some other shit. So what they ended up doing was they ended up sending over a brand new version of the film to all the theaters that already opened with the film to upgrade, like patch it.
So DLC it.
Some patch it.
Day one patch.
They patched the shit out of it week 1, bro.
That's ridiculous. Why?
Because they're morons. The special effects got rushed and they couldn't keep up. They got put under crunch essentially.
But what's the fascination to want to put cats on a movie?
I don't know.
Like, isn't that a Broadway play?
It is a Broadway play and a very successful one.
Yeah, should just stay.
It should have stayed that way. But they also did release a movie in the 90s, I believe. But it's not needed. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't needed. And I could have told you whenever I saw the trailer for it a month ago because I heard nothing about it before that movie was gonna suck.
Yeah,
bro, that movie's dog shit. But yeah, so I saw that they had re-released it with better CGI or whatever that they had a week longer to work on it.
That's insane. How does that get past quality control? Who says, "Hey, yeah"?
It doesn't. It got crunched. It got crunched out. That's what happened.
It out.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
So that's fairly interesting to me, to say the least. I couldn't even whenever I'd read about it, or whenever I read that article on it, I was like, no fucking way that they just pulled that off. And I mean, it was already it didn't matter. Like it already got the shit reviews. It already got a shit release. It released around the same time as fucking Star Wars. Fucking stupid. So like all this stuff had already happened, and like just tank the fucking movie, fucking morons that released this thing, and it looked like dog shit. Like, and then like now the CGI is better. Come back and watch it again.
Give us your money again.
Nah, bitch.
Bad first impressions.
No,
Absolutely YouTube it. Cats,
yeah, no,
the
I wouldn't
movie.
even waste my time, dude. I wouldn't even waste my time.
Cats, the movie.
Yeah, dude.
Again.
So,
Season
the other thing that I saw that was pretty cool this week was that Nintendo's got, because right now they've got 32 gigabyte cartridges max for the Nintendo Switch.
Mm-hmm.
Now that their games are getting bigger and bigger and bigger, they're gonna start production on 64 gigabyte cartridges for 2020.
Really?
I think like March or April, from what I understand. So that's a big holy shit, because now Witcher can, like games like The Witcher can
Should still be played on console or PC.
I mean, we talk about a console, but yeah, handheld console nonetheless. But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is like games can be made bigger with actual voice acting and things like that they can.
You think that also is gonna cause for a Switch Pro?
I
start coming out?
hope so.
Now that they're having to
Can't
upgrade it.
Wait, I hope so. I hope that they do have that Switch Pro in the works.
Me too.
I really hope they
I
got
want
the
a
Switch
beefy
Lite.
one.
I want a beefy one. I want one that I can play Breath of the Wild with voice acting.
When I went to Best Buy, I saw the Switch Lite and I held it. I was like, man, this is actually nice. You know, if
The Joy-Cons weren't shit.
yeah, they were nice. They were nice though. You know, but it's like I don't need it. You know,
No.
but it's nice. I mean, if all you wanted was to play strictly handheld,
Yeah.
the Lite's not a bad option.
No.
You know, but I was like,
But
okay,
strictly
got that.
handheld's brutal. Because, I mean, even playing on the regular Switch handheld, I have to use the grips
Yeah.
for my hands. And whenever I'm playing handheld for, like, Pokemon or whatever. And then, I mean, it's just, like, they don't make any console that they've put out for handheld mode never felt well to me. So that goes back to, like, the Game Boy.
The Game Boy, oh, yeah.
The color Game Boy, the only one that I could say that actually felt well was the Advance. The Advance felt good because it was longer
Yeah.
and you could actually sit your hands on it. But yeah, like that, I don't think they ever factored in ergonomics or gameplay time to
Probably
their
not.
handheld systems, because those Joy-Cons feel like dog shit.
Dog shit.
They feel like dog shit in your hands, dude. Like you're like this,
Yeah.
and you're like trying to. You can't play like with your hands holding the.
So they're gonna make bigger cartridges. That's
yeah,
good.
64,
gonna need to.
64 gigs. So they're gonna double their cartridge size, and
That's just the way games are now.
yeah, man,
Massive.
just getting bigger and bigger. I was surprised Astral Chain had as much voice acting as it did in the beginning parts of the
opening sequence,
The
yeah.
opening sequence. I was like, oh man, there's a lot of voice acting in this. I'm not used to this on
Yeah.
a Switch game, because it's usually and it's subtitles.
Sometimes, yeah.
It's fucking, this is Snoopy, bitch. What you got, brother?
What were your 2019 disappointments?
Disappointments?
Yeah.
Starting this podcast.
Starting this podcast.
My disappointment for 2019 is that we didn't start it sooner.
Yeah.
It took
Well, I
us.
meant like more like in game, kind of like
Oh,
Anthem.
in gaming?
Like an Anthem.
I didn't play Anthem, so I can't say that Anthem was a disappointment.
What about Stadia?
Stadia, I didn't want it.
No, I don't think anybody did.
I didn't want it, so that wasn't a disappointment to me. If I had to think about the biggest disappointment I had in gaming this year, it would probably be
Activision Hong Kong?
That was so disappointing. Yeah, anything Blizzard had to do with Hong Kong was just sad. I deleted Overwatch off my computer because of that.
Oh, we're supposed to play with me.
Oh, play Black Ops, or
I'm gonna go play with Ian and Travis.
play Modern Warfare.
We're gonna do that.
Play a better game.
Play better game.
Play a better game.
Better game. But Travis only plays Overwatch.
Yeah, well, he can get to Modern Warfare too.
He'll get a big boy game one day.
He'll get a big boy game. He's got a beefy enough computer now. Shit. What was your biggest disappointment?
My biggest disappointment, like me personally, not getting shit started sooner, like you said, you know, because like my year in review, you guys probably know Mikhail had suffered a heart attack. She was
No, they didn't know until just
Yeah.
now. But thank you for telling them.
well, who cares, you know? If people are gonna ask me and know me, they're gonna know. And so she got super sick, and that caused us to just really evaluate and start taking care.
and get married.
and getting married because insurance is really godlike. We've already been together for 10 years. So
Might
it
as
doesn't
well.
matter. Yeah, we get a tax break. So after Mikhail got sick, and we decided, you know what, we need to start taking better care of ourselves. So
Mhm.
we started just changing the way we eat. Lately, we've been exercising a lot more.
Yeah.
Uh, so I mean, you guys look at me now. I'm down to like 180.
Woo!
Just changing my weight, and now I'm
So proud of you.
exercising. Yeah,
So proud of you.
resistance training, and just I'm fitting into clothes that I'm buying new clothes now.
Oh shit.
So I mean, just feeling a lot better.
And Ruben's buying you new clothes.
Ruben's buying me new clothes. Excuse me, hey, give me your hand-me-down fat boy jerseys.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. No, starting this podcast, that was also a great thing. I love doing it. I have fun. Just another way to express myself. Something to, during the week, just take some notes, jot down some things, and just run it by you and talk about it and elaborate. Not always. They're not always good notes. They're not. Sometimes I don't use them, but they're always there in case I want to just pull them out for somewhere down the line. And streaming. That's another thing that I'm really happy about that I started doing. Just being on Twitch and just meeting some people online and hanging out and just sharing my game with you guys.
Right.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that this year was very great in terms of starting this podcast and being able to prove that I can survive a whole year on my own financials.
Yeah, it's been a year, over a year.
Yeah, over a year now. And to do the things that I love to do, which is play video games and hang out with my friends and work and do those things. If I had to call one disappointment that I had, was Bethesda's E3 press conference and their announcement of their subscription service for Fallout 76.
God.
I was I didn't even buy 76, but I'm so disappointed in them because of the love that I had for that company
and that franchise
that franchise and it took somebody who worked with them to come out and release a game that not only took what they had done with Bethesda, but to like just completely and entirely overshadow them with the game that takes 25 hours to complete. Like it's not even like the biggest deal, like they came out with this game and yeah, it's a short game, but it's a great narrative, great
Outer Worlds.
Outer Worlds, yeah. Great narrative and a great effort by Obsidian Entertainment, and I'm very proud of them for what they did with this new franchise, this new IP. I hope that they continue to do it and they take leaps and bounds, but I hope that they never go the path that Bethesda had taken. The dark path. Very, very, very proud of them for the Outer Worlds. I played it start to finish. I enjoyed the shit out of it. I will come back and revisit it again at a later time once I do everything else
Get caught up.
When everything else is done. But I was very disappointed with Bethesda. That was my biggest disappointment of this year, was watching them at E3 just shit the bed, man.
Yeah.
And then they try to like make it seem like they were better than they were when they had everybody else talking about them, when a bunch of fanboys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
People outside waiting for them. Like
Yeah.
the only people that are gonna talk about that are waiting there just because they want to be there.
Yeah.
Any other gamer would be like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, a company that clips everything.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So and then Fallout First was a very, very big disappointment to me because
the haves versus the have-nots.
that's the best thing ever. And,
that cracked me up.
But yeah, that was my biggest disappointment this year. But my biggest accomplishment of this year was definitely this podcast. That's my favorite thing that happened. Aside from all these wonderful announcements that we got, and it has me looking very, very much forward to the next year. Just because in the first 5 months of the year, you get Last of Us 2, you get Final Fantasy 7,
Cyberpunk 2020,
Cyberpunk 2020,
Animal Crossing.
You're getting fuck, dude.
There's a whole list of them.
Oh my god, the list is so good. So all these games that are coming out in the first half of the year are just insane. Resident Evil 3, goddamn, dude. And then, like, what are we looking forward to at the end of the year? Because, end of the year is big time for games.
Yeah.
What are we going to be looking forward to then? So my goal for the first 2.5 months of this year is to beat Red Dead, to beat Pokemon Sword, to beat Astral Chain, to beat Devil May Cry 5.
Put away all the 2019 games.
Put away all these 2019 games and get ready for
for
2020.
2020. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
And Dunkey said it best, dude. He's like 2019. It was just it's the calm before the hurricane hits. 2020 is the fucking hurricane, bitch. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
So I'm excited, man. I'm excited for this year that's upcoming, and I'm so happy that I got to spend another year with you and my friends. And I'm looking forward to this 2020, man, because I can't fucking wait. Can't wait. It's onwards and upwards.
We can do for New Year's.
I'm gonna suck your dick. I mean,
wow.
I don't know, man. Berwick's we're talking about going over to their friend's house in Kingwood, so I think I'm gonna do that.
Down the road for you.
Yeah, just down the road. If you want to spend the night at the house, you got a couch, so you can get litty titty.
I got work the next day.
Litty titty. No, you don't have work on the first.
The day after that.
Okay, you got work in 2 days.
Daddy gotta stay hydrated, man.
Just drink water every beer you drink. What are you gonna do for New Year's? What are you thinking? You gonna sit at home?
I don't know. I want to hang out with Red.
Don't be a lame.
See what Red wants to do.
Yeah.
Red,
she'll hang out with Kelly.
Yeah, she will.
She'll hang out.
Red,
So we'll see you on Tuesday.
Red's a whole new woman now. She got a haircut. She's working now. Yeah. Look at her.
She's getting that. She's doing them squats, bro.
She's doing squats.
She's doing squats and thigh master and
everything.
Fucking
dude.
Ring Fit.
Yeah, Ring Fit, dude. That's what.
But yeah, man. Like I said, I'm just so stoked for this upcoming year, and I'm so happy for this year. I have no complaints. No complaints. No regrets.
33 episodes.
33 episodes in.
Damn.
We got 21 more to go until we make it into a full year.
Full year.
And I can't wait to see what the future brings for us in the Option Select family. So, with that being said, where can they find you?
You can find me.
Yeah, bitch.
Guys, you can find me on.
No, there's we're at your house. I gotta download all that shit.
OS_Rick on IG. OS_Pith on everything else. That includes Twitter, YouTube, Twitch. You guys, I love streaming. I love hanging out with you guys on chat, and always visit me when I get a chance. I try to tweet it out before I get on there, so you guys could
you do
check us out. Friday nights I also play a lot of fighting games with the boys. Don't know what we're gonna be doing this Friday, but
I won't be
posted.
Here.
That's fine.
I got Saturday working again.
Yeah,
I will be here Saturday though, so maybe we could do podcasts and then fighting games.
Maybe, yeah, we'll look at something.
So
yeah, that's where you guys can find me.
Hell yeah. And as always, you can find me at OS_Onslaught on all things social media, all things video gaming. And hit the podcast up at optionselectpodcast@gmail.com or optionselectpodcast on IG. We look forward to hearing your questions, comments, concerns. If you have any emails, if you want us to cover a certain topic or anything like that, hit us up in the email or in my DMs. Slide up into my DMs or Rick's DMs, and we'll take note of it and we'll bring it up on the podcast. Once again, guys, we love you so very, very much. We hope you have a wonderful and happy Merry New Year and you had a great Christmas and you got everything that you wanted and needed in your life. And we look forward to bringing in 2020 with you guys next Saturday and or Sunday. So thank you very, very much, guys. So very much. Take care and be safe.
Happy New Year's. Bye-bye.
Happy New Year.